Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you how to stop procrastinating in 2 minutes. In this video, I will be outlining 3 simple steps that you can use to never procrastinate again, and they'll only take you 2 short minutes. Let's get right to it. Firstly, you need to understand that when people procrastinate, they are oftentimes just switching around 2 tasks. For instance, if someone has to complete a school assignment and they're procrastinating, they're going to think, I'll complete the school assignment later and I'll watch TV now. It's just essentially switching around 2 tasks. Now, the first step is to just understand that you can switch back those 2 tasks back to the non-procrastinating order. For instance, with the school assignment example that I was talking about, you can just understand, mentally mind hack, understand that you can simply do the school assignment first and watch TV later. They will take you the same amount of time no matter which order you do the tasks in, but if you do the school assignment first, you will not be procrastinating. So the first step, step number 1, is to just mind hack yourself and think that it's going to take you the same amount of time, so you might as well just do them in the non-procrastinating order. Step number 2 is to understand that it doesn't all have to be done in one large step. Most of the time when people procrastinate, they think that they have to do the entire task in one huge step, and that's oftentimes not the case. With this school assignment example that I'm talking about, someone might think, I have to write a 5-page essay. I don't want to do that right now, so instead I'm going to watch TV first. But in order to switch the tasks back around, like I said in step number 1, step number 2 is basically think about one tiny little step. So think about, instead of writing a 5-page essay, just think about the fact that you can literally just write your first sentence. You're going to start off by writing your first sentence. So step number 2 is figure out a tiny little step that will lead you to start the task that you're procrastinating with. Something that'll take you 5 to 15 minutes, and that can be done really, really easily. So for instance, with the assignment that I was talking about, the first step might be just to write the first sentence of the essay. And step number 3, last but not least, is to actually take that first step. Once again, it's easy to think about doing stuff, but it's hard to actually do stuff. For another example, someone that wants to go for a run might think they can just take one step outside of the house, but then they're instead going to stay inside and eat junk food, or just stay inside and relax on the couch. If they actually take that first step outside, if they actually do it, which is step number 3, just do it. If they actually do it, it'll become much easier. If they walk 10 feet, it'll become much easier to walk the next 40 feet, and then to walk the next 80 feet, and the next 160 feet, and so forth. So step number 3 is to actually just do it. Just take that first step. So just to recap, if you want to stop procrastinating less than 2 minutes, you have to take these 3 simple steps. Step number 1 is reorganize the tasks so that you're not procrastinating. Step number 2 is break down that task that is causing you to procrastinate into a simple, easy to execute first step. And step number 3 is actually do that first step. Go outside, take your first few steps for the run, start your assignment, write that first sentence, but take the actual first step. That is step number 3, okay? So very simple. Step number 1, switch the tasks around. Step number 2, figure out an easy way to start. Step number 3, actually start. All of these 3 steps will take you less than 2 minutes, and if you focus on doing them every time you think about procrastinating, I promise you, you will never procrastinate again. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.